Welcome in, beautiful souls. If you're new here, my name is Jane. And if you're returning, I'm glad to have you back. So we have 3 cards for you to choose from. You can pick more than one, whichever one draws your attention. So these sessions are all timeless, so whenever you find it, it's the right time for you. And with that, I'm just going to begin. Welcome in, pile 1 or group 1. Oh, look at all this stuff all over the desk here. Okay, so you've chosen Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. And I only pulled out one tarot card, and I thought I'd just do the rest here. So let's pull this one out here. Ooh, the World card. Well, that's funny because, you know, you picked out Divine Source and the World card came. Okay, let's pull out a few more here. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's see. I think I want to take this one too. Oh, this one wanted to come out, so we'll take those 3 to start with. Devil on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to pull out one of these here. Guess it's going to be that one. I'm going to pull out an angel number. Whoa. This is going to be this one. 911. Okay. I'm going to set this one aside here. I'm going to pull out another tarot oracle card. Okay. Guess that one. Okay. I'll pull out a couple of these here. Okay, guess that one. And that one. Okay. Let me just move some of these things out of the way here. Okay. So they want me to read this one too, so I'm going to just move this one aside. Okay. Let's start with the tarot. Let's see where we are. The Knight of Wands. 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Wands. Look at that. I think that's... Is that a snake there? Hold on. I think that's 2 snakes. Or is that a snake shedding its skin? I'm not sure if that's 2 snakes there or if it's a snake that shed its skin. Okay. Yeah, I see the shadow here too. Okay. You know, the first thing I get here is that you're really struggling with what's going on in the world right now. Maybe you've had something difficult that has come in. I thought my microphone was off, sorry. You know, maybe something has like rocked your world. Something like just came in very quickly here. You may have to make some like quick decisions. With the Eight of Swords too, this is about feeling like trapped and having restrictions. So that's what makes me think it's a snake that's stuck in its skin, or something to do with the skin here. You don't feel comfortable in your own skin anymore. Something's changed, and then with the Eight of Wands here, this is all about like fast moving, action, news, especially with the Knight of Wands backing it up. And then here it's like, help me know all my deepest needs will be met. So I think something has come in here and has rocked your world. Okay, let me pull out a couple of these cards here. Let's see what's going on. Man holding a heart. Oh my. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Be a light to others. Look, that's you have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. So something's happened that you're able to now share your experience with someone else. Let's see here. Let's look at these. The 12th house, going deeper or getting lost. The moon and the hanged man. This is sacrifice and surrender. This is a lot about digging deep, going in, and and it's the shadow self too. And here we have the shadow again. It's the karma, suffering, hidden truths, secrets, fears, hidden enemies, retreat, enlightenment. And then we have Capricorn, the devil. Yeah, stay the course. And the devil card was on the bottom of this deck too. And where it has the karma here and suffering. This could be something from a past lifetime. Stay the course. Driven, hardworking, serious, honest, loyal, determined, responsibility, workaholic. Also the 12th house is a lot about spirituality. All right, we're going to pull out a few more. I'm going to take a different deck, though. I'm going to take a different oracle deck here. I'm going to use this deck here. Okay, let's bring out a few more. Whoa, that one wanted to come out, so I guess we're going to take that. The Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. Yeah, maybe you need to be creative with whatever's come in, whatever's has shaken your world, has shaken your foundation in the world. Maybe this is your opportunity to have like whatever your passion was, because maybe before it wasn't your passion at all. And the acceptance of learning to accept the things that I cannot change. All right. And instead of just some other, like a boss or someone else that's like holding your heart, now you get to express it your way. Whoa. All right. Geez, cards are flying out. Look, the wheel is changing. Look, the wheel is change and the possibilities. So it says here, like, the acceptance, be the light to others. You have a powerful message that you can share. You have passion, creativity, change, and possibilities. Okay, let's see what else here. One more, Spirit. The 10 of crystals. So you have the wheel is number 10, and then you have 10 here. Stability and attainment. You know, this also, you know, I noticed that there's a lizard here, and then there's an amphibian, is that what they call them? I don't know if it's crocodile or an alligator. I can never tell. I know the nose is mean, how you can tell the difference. Yeah, see on the bottom here is control and security. Yeah, I think your security has been rocked here. But you know, with the card 911 here, inevitability, something it was going to happen no matter what you did. You know, especially where it has with the divine source here. So I'm pretty sure that this has been, you know, the world too is like a completion as well. So the 10s also represent completion. So this, whatever has happened has it's come to an end. It's come to its final completion because it had to do with karma. And I think this might have been from a previous lifetime or something, because you know, I know the first thing that jumped out here was the shadow. So this is like where you have no choice but to deal with your internal like shadow, basically, right? Dealing with the ego and the old past. But I mean, that's a good thing though. I know it might be like tough if you've like lost your job or something, because you're probably thinking like, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to, you know, pay the mortgage? How am I going to pay my car payment? Like, how am I going to feed my kids or whatever's going on? But whatever you've learned from this is your opportunity to take whatever you've been passionate about and turn it into something miraculous. Okay, let's look here. Haystack. Karma, look, you will reap what you have sown. That's karma twice. So this confirms that this is something that you're cleaning up from a past lifetime. Lighthearted, carefree time. Well, I guess that's where you can look at, like with the acceptance, that's where you can look at is the jug half full or half empty? Peacock, beware of great pride. Okay, let's see here. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. Again, because man holding a heart, and then you have another man here. Okay. I mean, you don't have to be a female, because energy is not male or female. And my dog actually is sleeping, but it sounds like she is like moaning in pain. So I think maybe at some point, like when this news that has come in and rocked your world, you know, like where it says here about sacrifice and surrender, and then like going deep or getting lost, like this going deep here. I mean, I think you had no choice. You had to dig deep. You had to find a way. But your pain and everything can be a light to others. So maybe the person that has, you know, I do believe somebody that has taken your heart and has squashed it. You know, maybe you can help others. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And it comes right out on the Eight of Wands. That's something that's fast action, fast moving. It's news. You know, the feather's all about the air too. Could be an air sign. You know, this, and see, this is a chameleon too. So chameleons are somebody, you know, this represents somebody that can, well, easily adapt, but also it could mean somebody that's like hidden their true self from you. You know, and it's funny too because the octopus too, they can blend into their environment too. So you have that two times here with the chameleon and with the octopus. So I think this person has been deceitful or something towards you, or for, yeah, they can hide. They, you know what? The peacock is all about, you know, they can't hide their true self because they're so bright, right? Okay, so this man holding a heart, what do you want here? See, the thing about karma too is because we're born into this like current time and space, we're not aware of our past karmas. So, you know, not saying that you've done terrible things, but whatever's going on, sometimes when karma comes, it's just for us to learn lessons. It's not because you've done something terrible. It's just that it's a lesson that you've done in a previous lifetime that you didn't finish in that lifetime, and now it's in this current lifetime that's now playing out. And it's maybe because it's something you did not learn previously. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And you know, because this is a butterfly, this tells me it's all about your transformation. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Okay, so whatever's going on with this man holding your heart here, or holding a heart. Oh, look at this marriage. Well, with the acceptance, I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. Yeah, this just confirms to me that yeah, because you know, the Eight of Swords is all about feeling trapped and restrictions. So this person, man or woman, clearly has felt trapped. Gong, an exciting event. See, with this here being a light to others, this is kind of given me the impression that this is going to be a whole new way. And then, you know, like you'll be able to shine all your beautiful colors to the world. You won't be living like in someone else's shadow even. You know what I mean? Okay, so what do you want for the Queen of Acorns here? And acorns is wands in the tarot. So, I mean, that's all about the you know, the Queen of Acorns too, or Queen of Wands. It's all about fast moving, like quick decisions, ambition, and passion, creativity. But see here, the snake is like stuck in its own skin. So this person, this is the lesson. I think this might be the lesson. I mean, you can ask yourself too, like, you know, what is the lesson that I am supposed to learn here? Because the divine source will help you with that. Look at this, an angel, just like I said. June, an angel. what do we have here for the wheel? A parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. You know, and you have the feather with it here too. So like you're going to be the talk of the town with the news here. But that's okay. You know, again, parrots are very bright, colorful birds, just like a peacock. So, you know, you definitely have the eye of the divine. Okay, what about the 10 of crystals? Stability and attainment here. What do you want here for the 10 of crystals? Look at this. Love, deep affection, and caring. Stability and attainment. So you might actually resonate with one of the other readings. Dolphin on the bottom. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Look, and then love underneath that. Look at that. So you have dolphin and love. So you have the heart. You have heart, man holding a heart here. You get the financial issues going on. So something from whatever you've done in the past, like I said, like karma is not just to punish you. Karma isn't something because you've done something terrible. It's just, it's a lesson that you didn't learn in a previous lifetime or even this lifetime. But you're going to have, like, and see where, here's pay attention to your finances. And it comes right out on top. If there's going to be some kind of financial gain, something that you've done in the past. And then you have marriage here, and you're going to have love. Now, it might not be coming from this marriage. This, I think, is coming from something that you're building, the stability here. So really, this belongs over here with the heart. A deep affection and caring. This kind of love here. Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. Let's do another split. Flowers. Happiness. Yeah, you know, this great event, it's going to bring some kind of happiness for you here. Okay, it's this one here. Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You know what I mean? And that's the passion, the creativity. That's a golden egg right there. Wow. Okay, so one more for here, Spirit. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly, you know, and this is where someone's going to be telling about all your secrets. So I think it's going to be this male or female, whoever this is. Someone that is insecure and undependable. You know, they might be flashy, do you know what I mean? But really, they're just somebody that's broken and unhealed. Well, arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So that just confirms that whatever the divine, whatever this karma, it's put you on the right path. So let's see what this card says for you, and then I'm going to close this reading here. 9-11. And I know 911 sounds like, you know, an emergency type number, but let's see. Change is a natural part of life. It may be time to let go of the past and embrace a new chapter. And see how I put it right out on the two of these? Because whatever you're going to be able to share with the world, maybe you're going to write a book or something. Maybe give a speech or something. Tell your story online. It may be time to let go of the past and embrace a new chapter. Trust your intuition and instincts. When you're in tune with your inner life, you can sense when it's time to move on, to make a change. Take what you've learned in this most recent chapter and carry it proudly into the new phase to come. You can't control the circumstances, but you can control how you react to them. The universe is sending you the strength you need to do just that. Okay, so in the upright here, it's like having faith in your instincts, accepting acceptance here. So accepting the inevitability of change. Stay true to yourself even as you grow and change. Ditching bad habits and keeping the good. So your affirmation is, I am stepping into my most successful timeline yet. So that's where I was saying here with this jug, like, is my jug half empty or my jug half full? Okay, that's all I have for you. So I hope this helps you out a little bit. And I'm going to send you all my love and light. And yeah, I'm going to bid you a good day. And yeah, I hope this has been helpful to you. So with all that, bye everyone. Welcome in group 2. You've chosen allowing, radical acceptance, say yes to reality in any given moment so what's needed can come next. Okay, so I've only picked out one tarot card. I'm going to pull out some more. Ooh, the Fool. You know, radical acceptance, say yes. And well, the Fool card, that's all about like you're ready to go. I'm going to pull out some tarot cards here, and then I'm going to pull out some oracles. So let's do this first. Oh, okay. Oh, looks like you're getting 5 here. It's on the bottom. 9 of Cups. That's fulfillment. 9 of Cups. Realizing dreams and happiness. Okay, I'm going to pull out an angel card, an angel number to read to at the end. Gee whiz. Okay, I'll pull out that one. Let's see here. Stability. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a couple of these. Pull out one of these here. Whoa. My goodness. What's going on here? This one. Okay. Cards are all jumpy here. I think you're so eager to get going. You're so eager to bring in something new. Guess these two. Yeah. Radical acceptance. Says yes to reality. Patience on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to pull out a couple of these. Jeez, why are the cards all flipping over? You know, they showed me the word health twice while I was pulling out cards. Oh, I guess I'll take that one too. Jupiter on the bottom, the Wheel of Fortune, lucky you. That's what it says. Okay, so let's start with the tarot decks here. Okay, let's start with this one here. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. So the 3 of Swords here is about suffering, pain, heartache. Then you have the Devil here going on. King of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, let me make some room here. Maybe it's, the allowing is allowing yourself to start over, to begin anew. Because it's a radical acceptance, says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. And the Devil card is about being tied down, chained to someone or something, but it's created a lot of heartache here. But with the Fool card, this is like you're it's new beginnings. Like it's eagerness to see what's ahead. And then with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is somebody that is emotionally stable. They're compassionate. You can trust them. And then the Three of Cups is about friendship and support, celebration. But then you have the Nine of Wands, and this is where it's like resilience, fatigue, like you're nearly there kind of thing. So I don't know what's holding you back, because, you have allowing here and like you're nearly there. Maybe you're just still doing some healing. I don't know. Let's see what else is here. Goddess of the Moon. I see number 52 here. You could be somebody that's older. Okay. All tied up. Yeah. All tied up. Let's see here. Health. Oh, yeah, look, there's health again. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And this one, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Yeah, and it comes right out underneath the Devil here. So you could be maybe past energy that has bound you to them, has manipulated how you view yourself. You need to remember, though, that the way others view you, and it's because they don't see who you truly are. They don't see that, you know what I mean? And plus, they can only love to the level that they love themselves. But then you have like the King of Cups here with celebration, and you're like nearly there. So you're going through some kind of heartache here that, you're nearly through your healing, because that's why you're see how she's bound here. Okay, let's see here. Pisces, yeah, Pisces in the moon again. So you have Goddess of the Moon, and then you have the Pisces' moon. It's connect with your guides. Pisces is all about emotions. The 11th house, the Star and the Fool. Yeah, the 11th house is related to the Fool card. You are loved and supported. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull out another one of these. Did I miss one? No. Okay, hold on. I'm going to upload another one of those. Let's put these together here. Oh, that was quick. Loneliness, yeah. I know that I am never alone. Okay. You know, the moon's a lot about your intuition too. Okay. Whoa. I'm going to pull out some more tarot cards from this deck here. Okay, so what is Goddess of the Moon, Spirit? Wow. King of Feathers, logic and justice. And then look at this, and then you have the Fool here, and then it has all tied up underneath it. But then it comes out with action and drive. You have to be willing to break these bound what you're tied up with, right? And I think it has to do with these emotions here, this heartache. And notice this octopus is red too, so I think that this person that's going to come in is going to help finish healing you, because you're almost there with the Nine of Wands. Like you're almost there. And then you have like the King and the Celebration in between, like all of this, right? Okay, so you have the Three of Swords. What is going on here with this health? Three of Acorns, foresight and exploration. Exploring all those feelings, yeah. You need to remember too, like with those feelings, it can affect your health. So you need to be careful not to linger in those deep emotions for too long. Look at this. With this loneliness here, with the devil that's got you tied down, power and perseverance. Oops, another one here. For the King of Cups. The King of Crystals. Look, you get the King of Cups and the King of Crystals. Courage and commitment. Yeah, this person's going to, notice there's a lot of felines. You have a lion here, a panther here, and a tiger here. Courage and solutions on the... Okay, so what do you want for the wands here, Spirit? The Shaman, divine wisdom, spiritual power. Yeah, that's what I was saying, like with the moon, it's a lot about intuition. Well, and on the bottom, it's going to be happiness and abundance. Okay, let's pull a few of these out here. Oops. Okay. So what do you want for logic here? Happiness. If you allow, it's going to bring some kind of happiness for you here. What about the Fool? Whoa, that came up quick. What is this? Dealings or relationship with a man. What about the Three of Hearts? Or the Three of Swords here. March. March is where, like, the small, like crocuses are the first things that come up in the spring. I mean, this could be taken two different ways. This could be like, you're going to have your healing's going to be completely done by March. I mean, it's the third month too, right, of the year. But also, like, get March and get moving. You know what I mean? What's this devil card here? Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This group could either relate to group 1 or group 3, or it seems like they're all related in some sense. It's interesting. Okay, what about the King of Cups here? One for the King of Cups. Firecracker, excitement. Look at that. See, he's red too, right? This person's going to bring all kinds of excitement into your life. It's going to be awesome. And then here for this celebration is protection from a powerful friend. The Nine of Wands. What do you want for the Nine of Wands here? Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. You're almost there. Okay, so what do you want for the King of Feathers here and the Goddess of the Moon? Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah. So allowing. Okay, let's see here. For the Knight of Acorns, action and drive, but you're all tied up. Okay. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Kangaroos, they have their babies in their pouches too, and so they're all confined in there. And you get yourself all tied up here. You need to find some drive, some action for yourself, get ready to go. Okay, so what do you have here for the Three of Acorns? Foresight and exploration. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, maybe that's what you need to do. You need to go and take a vacation. May. It's interesting. May is it could represent a birth month. I'm pretty sure those are cherry blossoms. I'm not sure what the May represents. Horseshoe. It's going to be good luck, courage, and commitment. So this individual that you're going to meet somebody here. We have the Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble. So courage and solutions here. And then it says here, take control of your thoughts is underneath it. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Look at that, rabbit. Eagles hunt rabbits. Too much concern with sexual matters. Sometimes these cards don't really match the words either, because rabbits are about new beginnings. They're about, a lot about renewal. Rooster. You know, I split this on the last two readings, and I ended up, and it's funny too, because I did them in, I had taken group 3 and did that second. So things might be going like a little backwards or something. Like, this is weird because I've never done that before doing these readings. I always start with group 1, do group 2, and then group 3. But I did group 1 and then I jumped to group 3, not realizing until after I originally called it group 2, and then I was like, oh no, this is group 3. So, this is interesting. So we have Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So feeling tied down or frustrated here, and it's affecting your happiness. Goddess of the moon, logic and justice needed here. Okay, what's going on with this kangaroo and this unsettled times and dealings with this man? Wall, misunderstanding. All tied up. Action and drive. Okay, so for this one, someone is trying to make you do something against your will. You know, then maybe that's what's causing all this heartache here. Okay, and for the fair woman in May, what is this? Look, another eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So you have the eagle twice here. Could be seeing eagles. Or they want you to get a different perspective. What's this firecracker and horseshoe? Oh, well, again, dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Oh, and right underneath it was fan, romance, celebration, and party. And that's what this card is, about celebration. Look at that. I was just wondering what the shaman and this vacation and the rabbit, and it's love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all these readings are connected somehow. Okay, stability. For 44. Look at you, putting in that hard work to lay some beautiful solid foundations to build upon. Your angels see you. This is a message of support for you. Overcome any obstacles that come up one step at a time. Check in on the things that keep you solid. Are your relationships good? What about your habits and overall well-being? And they brought up health, and it's been, all these readings have been about relationships. Okay, and it says strong foundations and stability, inner work and healing, positive solutions are available to you, celebrating your hard work and reaping rewards, and an affirmation is, I am strong, steady, and supported. You absolutely are, because you're the goddess of the moon here. So I think you just need to take control of these thoughts and like push through, allow, like take, when someone asks you to do something or go somewhere, say yes to it, to, you know, get moving forward. Because I think when you do that, you're going to meet, I mean, just going on vacation, you might meet your person, you know what I mean? Okay, that's all I have for this reading. So I hope this has helped you a lot, group 2, and like group 3 or group 1 or both of those groups. They might all, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys picked, you know, more than one group here, because they all seem to be kind of interconnected somehow. Anyway, so I hope this finds you well, and bid you a good day, and I'm going to send you all my love and light. Bye. Welcome in, group 2. So you've chosen divine abundance. So you were born to align with love's will. follow the tail, and is this group 2? I think actually you're group 3. I guess I'm going to do group 3. Welcome in group 3. I got the cards, I set them aside and I mixed them up. So you were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundant, abundance, and not chase it. And I only pulled out one tarot card, so I'm going to pull out more. The Lovers. Okay, so let me pull out a few things here. So I'm going to pull out first off, I'm going to pull out a angel card for you. I guess that's it. Okay, inspiration. Okay, let me set this aside. I'll pull out a few more tarot cards for you. I guess two. It's on the bottom. The Emperor. Wow. You know, there's a little spider here in the corner. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull out one of these tarot cards, or oracle cards. So actually, I want to keep them in order. Okay. I'm going to pull out two for you. Let's see here. Okay, pull out one of these. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Put one of these. I almost want to put that back. Okay. Okay. A lot of oracle cards for you here for this group. Let's see here. Two of them. Okay. Let's see here. Let's start with the tarot cards. We have the Lovers. We have the Page of Cups. News, Queen of Swords. Ooh, the Five of Cups. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Wands came with the first reading too. Okay. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Well, first off, the Queen of Swords. This is all about perception, honesty, independence, intuition, fairness. But the Five of Cups, like this is about loss and regret. And then we have like the Page of Cups too, and this is about love, news, emotional dreams. And then with the Knight of Wands, this is about ambition, quick decisions, passion. But with the Five of Cups, this is about the loss. I'm wondering if, group one you might resonate with group one. Okay, so let's start with some of these here. Guilt. This is something that you might have, I think group one might actually resonate with you. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, let's see here. Walking away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, because this card and this card both came out in group one. I think you might have, group one might be also, if you wanted to view that one, I think they're connected here. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Yeah. So with this Lovers here and the walking away here. Now, like I said, this could be a man or a woman. This could be man or woman. It doesn't matter, because energy, the universe doesn't view. The only time the universe views, male or female is when they need to procreate, right? Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. There was a similar message in group one. So yeah, I think this really has a lot to do with you. Look at this. Fourth house, home and family. Absolutely. Look, and it's even the heart. And the heart looks like wood. See that? Yeah, and this is the Chariot and the High Priestess. Yeah, it's all about emotion here, because you have the Cancer and it's a water sign here. Huh. Yeah, it's all about the home and family. What's this one here? Taurus. The Hierophant, yeah. Stay true to your values. Yeah. This is clearly you've separated from whoever this lover is. There's distance here. You've put distance here. But you feel guilty about it. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull a few more tarot cards here from this deck. Okay, what does group 3 need to know here? Soul searching, reevaluation. Yeah, you were born to align with love's will. So you need to do some soul searching here. Let go of this guilt. What's the next here for the lovers and walking away? Temperance, balance, and harmony. This is the healing. Temperance is all about healing. Okay, what about the Page of Cups here? And it's the news here. Discovery and enthusiasm. I think you might have felt like you were drowning with this person. But here, like, it's time to play. With the Queen of Swords right above it. And the Queen of Swords, like, this is all about the honesty, being fair. Your perception, like you're up high, you can see things from higher. You have a better view, right? I think you went with your gut instinct on this. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Hermit. Contemplation and wisdom, yes, because owls are all about wisdom. Yeah, there's going to be a transformation here because you have the Cups here, and then the Cups is all about, like the Five of Cups is all about the loss and the regret and the sadness. That's what brings in this guilt here. But, if you step into the spotlight, you do go through this transformation. You're going to be liberated. And then you can, there's a message that you have for the world here. Look, and this came up, the Ten of Crystals came up with stability again. So it was going to bring some home stability, because with the Knight of Wands above it, and it's, this is all about quick decisions and ambition and passion and all that, right? So, this is going to bring in, for your home and your family. It has the Hermit here, but then it has the Hierophant here. This is where all that contemplation and, paying attention to your intuition and staying true to yourself, staying true to your values, not, we're not here to live someone else's life or someone else's misery. I just heard the shadow, self-empowerment and ambition, yeah. Someone else's ambitions, yeah. The shadow too, because, they kept showing me the shadow here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think group one really it goes with this here. Okay, let's see. What is it that you want for, whoa, oh, there we go. Older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Soul searching. I don't know who the older woman is. Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, this could be, see, it comes right out here onto the Temperance. It could be this lover too. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so what do you want for the Page of Cups here? October. Okay, I don't know what that means. It could be a birth date or could have happened in October. Things fell apart. The leaves falling. Okay. Okay. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah, because right here it's all about time to play. Seek out joyous experiences and bring balance into your life. And then it has the contemplation and wisdom here. So, you could be creating something new for yourself, because it says step into the spotlight here. What's the Five of Cups? The loss. Temporary problems. So it's just temporary problems here. Okay, so what is this one again? The Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands here? Let's see here. What's the Knight of Wands? Ooh. An announcement. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is the news, right? Quick decisions. You made an announcement. You made a quick decision. I don't know what the quick decision was, though. I mean, it's different for everybody, right? So, what's the Four of Shells here? Cain, pay attention to your health. Okay. You know, if you have too much guilt, it can affect your life, right? So what's Temperance? It's balance and harmony. Lily, spiritual love. Yeah. Especially where it has like the divine abundance here. It's all about, you know, you were born to align with love's will. And then it comes out on Lovers too. Okay, so Page of Acorns. Quill. Get back to the basics. Okay. You know, quills too, they used to use them for writing. So you could, you know, maybe journaling. An arrogant or boastful person you should not cross. You know, and my dog is outside the door whining a little bit. And I'm not letting her in because she was already out for a big run. She's just nosy, I think. Wants to get into your business. Pushing their way into your trying to get into your business. Success assured with good plans and hard work. And that's right out on this transformation, the liberation, and stepping into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely related to group 1. Look at that rainbow here. Comes out on stability. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, making that announcement. Okay. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah, see, guilt will do that to you, right? Guilt will make you, you know, maybe this person made you feel that way too. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Yeah. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. You know, that came out in the last reading too. I'm telling you that the group 1 is related to this reading. Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Well, it goes right onto the golden egg here. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, and that's probably why you had to make this this announcement. You had to make a quick decision. I think you realized that whoever this was not ever going to change their ways. Okay, let's do inspiration. See what this is. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. Yeah. Something came in sudden for this one because I didn't even know I was going to sneeze. Woo. That was quick. Okay, your creativity levels are positively surging. Your focus right now needs to be on where and how you express all that abundant, inspired energy. If you don't have an outlet for artistic expression already, seek one that suits your style. You have a beautiful, unique mind. Share it with the world. Look, they're saying to share it twice, and they also mentioned something about that in the first reading. So abundance of creative energy, feeling supported in your ventures, speaking your truth, and actualizing your dreams. So the affirmation is, I am creating my dream life. Wow, that's awesome. Well, I'm really happy for you because if you go with what is connected with group one, that you're going to be stepping into the spotlight. You have a lot to share with the world, and it's going to bring this really great foundation and money and security and all these wonderful, a whole new life that you never expected to have. So with that, Spirit, I'm going to close this reading, and I'm going to send you all my love and light, and I hope this video finds you well, and I'm going to bid you a good day. So bye, everyone.